couple months ago, let's just pretend you came to know Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. So at the end of the service, the pastor gave this amazing message, and you decided to raise your hand, I'm in. And then you fill out the card, and you turn the card in, you say, I am a follower of Jesus. I'm so excited. And then you heard that you go outside, and you get a free book that the pastor wrote saying 10 steps closer to God, and you get a packet of information telling you what to do next. You take it home, you're like, all right, what do I do next? And you open it, and it says baptism. Okay, baptism. So you call the pastor up and you say, let's go have coffee. I want to hear about baptism. And you're so excited about being baptized that we go to your pool and I just baptize you there in front of your friends and family. And you're like, yeah. And then you read the next step and it's like, get a mentor. Get someone that will help you through the next steps with God. And you start reading the book that says 10 steps closer. And you're like, in one night, I'm doing all 10 of these steps because I'm so in, and you're excited about God. Next week, you join the men's group or the women's group based on who's thinking of the story right now. Then you join a couples group because you want to make sure you and your significant other are getting stronger together. And then you throw in Celebrate Recovery just to make sure you got all your bases covered and you're really set. The next week comes along, you decide, I'm going to get rid of all my alcohol, any music that's not Christian, delete off anything off my phone that might make me slip, a website or a TV, anyone that I see on TV not representing Jesus and God and what he would want. I'm no longer watching those shows, so you throw your TV away. The next week goes by, and you start tithing and you start volunteering. You hear the church needs some maintenance and custodial help, and you're like, I can do that. And so a couple of nights a week, you come by just to do a little bit of work. And then you decide that I'm going to be a pastor on social media and tell all my friends every day a verse that means something to me. And so you put these verses on. You start buying spirit wear that says, go Jesus, no peace, no Jesus. I don't even know what it is. It's something like that. You have all this clothing that you buy that says Jesus on it. Not that I don't own that. I just can't remember what it is in my head right now. You start a Bible study in your break room at lunch. You want all your coworkers to know Jesus. When you stop at a stop sign, you blare Christian music so that those around you will know Jesus. A month goes by, you're sitting in church, and the pastor once again is giving a sermon about something in your life that you need to get rid of so you can get closer to God. And in that moment, you're like, I can't do this anymore. This is too much work to be a Christian. Anyone relate to that story? Because I was very careful with this example. Everything I said was actually really good. None of it was a bad thing. In fact, all of it would probably be helpful. And yet there's this part of our conscience that feels like I gotta do and do and do. And I just feel like I have so much doo-doo because I'm just so much stuff. And I can't keep up with this walk that Jesus wants from me anymore. And Jesus is up there going, I don't know where you got all this. Because I am this gift to you that actually clears your conscience. What did it say in verse 14? How much more then will the blood of Christ, who through the eternal Spirit offered unblemished to God, cleanse our conscience from acts that lead to death, so that, remember, circle that, so that we may serve. So once your conscience is cleared, then you can serve. You don't serve to clear your conscience. Get this right and you will make your life so much better. Everything will turn in your life to a joyful experience rather than the many people that I see disappear from church because they can't say no. They can't say no to another thing. They can't say no to volunteering. They can't say no to something. And so I'm like, whatever happened to that couple that was like on fire for God? They joined everything and now I don't even, like they disappeared off the planet. Like I don't know where they went. That happens all the time. People come to me and they say, I don't know what the matter is. I serve and I serve and I serve and I just feel guiltier. And then I feel guilty about being guilty. It happens. And we need to know God is not impressed with our busyness.